There is a persistent belief that if a person uses social media to promote themselves, they automatically become fair game for online abuse. This assumes that building a public following requires an individual to surrender their basic rights to personal dignity and safety. The courts see it differently. Having a digital marketing strategy or maintaining a highly visible public persona is never a valid legal defense for harassment. The number of followers you have does not erase your legal rights. The law applies the exact same protections to an individual's digital life as it does to their physical space. British celebrity Katie Price provides a highly documented example of how relentless this digital abuse can get. Throughout her career, she has been the target of escalating, coordinated attacks from online trolls, including direct death threats and targeted misogynistic insults. The psychological toll of absorbing that volume of hostility forced her to temporarily step away from her career to manage severe anxiety and depression. Rather than retreating permanently, she chose to fight back. She engaged the police, actively pursued her harassers, and even testified before a parliamentary committee about the severity of the issue. Her experience proves that even the most scrutinized figures have a psychological breaking point and a definitive legal right to hold their abusers accountable. To hold those abusers accountable, we look at 3 specific legal boundaries shown in this diagram: defamation, privacy, and harassment. We start with defamation. Posting unverified gossip on celebrity forums quickly crosses the line from protected free speech into illegal territory. Trolls often claim they believed the information was true, but simply repeating a rumor you read from an anonymous internet user does not meet the legal standard for a reasonable belief of truth. The financial penalties for failing to verify that information are severe. The poster can be ordered to pay civil damages, cover their own mounting legal costs, and pay the legal fees of the celebrity they defamed. Yet, strictly avoiding defamation claims won't guarantee you are operating within the law. If you are extracting and sharing sensitive details about someone's personal life, the absolute truth of that information is entirely irrelevant. That brings us to the second legal offense: breach of privacy. This happens when private, non-public information is published without the target's explicit consent. The law protects specific categories of data from public consumption, including private emails, personal text messages, and intimate images. Showing appreciation for a public figure's work or brand never legally justifies invading their personal life or distributing their private communications. The third category is direct harassment. Many offenders assume they are completely protected by using fake names, burner accounts, or routing their connection through overseas servers. Specialized media lawyers use unmasking to strip away anonymity. They trace digital footprints and disguised IP addresses straight back to their physical origins. Once lawyers unmask and confront just 1 or 2 ringleaders on a platform, it sends a chilling, highly visible warning to the rest of the forum. The internet is not an invisible shield. Every action leaves a permanent, trackable path for legal accountability. Knowing these legal boundaries is the first step. The next is knowing exactly how to defend yourself if you are targeted. Your immediate priority is containment. Lock down your personal social media accounts so your posts are visible only to trusted friends and family. This flowchart maps the exact sequence you should follow. Once you isolate your account, you must systematically log and screenshot every piece of abuse. The crucial rule here is to capture the evidence without ever engaging with the trolls directly. You then take that accumulated evidence and formally report the abuse to both the hosting platform and your local police. By executing these steps, you stop being a passive target and become an active investigator, building a credible, documented legal case. The final and most effective action you can take is securing specialized professional counsel from Cohen Davis Solicitors. Handing a comprehensive evidence log over to experts instantly removes the psychological burden of dealing with the abuse yourself, letting professionals take over the fight. If you know of someone in this situation, please get in contact with us at Cohen Davis Solicitors to see how we can help. No one has to endure digital abuse in silence, and if this video has been informative, please like and subscribe.